All right, so number 5, this is the picture where we have to state which lines are parallel given the information. So if angle 6 is congruent to angle 3, that means we're not dealing with this line F down here at all because it doesn't have any of those angles. So it looks to be that the interior is this part and the exterior would be outside of that. So 3 and 6 are definitely in the exterior. Now my transversal is right here, and the 3 is underneath the transversal and the 6 is above, so they are alternate. So these angles look to be alternate exterior. So what that means is alternate exteriors are supposed to be congruent, and they tell me they're congruent. So yes, the lines are parallel. Which lines? Line C is parallel to line D. You do not need the line symbol. Some of you are writing this. You don't need it. You only need that if I put like 2 points on the line, like A and B. And you would say, if you're using points, you would say line AB. We don't need the symbol there. The transversal is line E. And why are they parallel? Because alternate exterior angles are congruent. That's why. Alright, now let's do the next one. Angle 4 and angle 12. Angle 4 and angle 12, they say are congruent. So that means we're not dealing with these guys at all. These don't seem to be interior because here's the interior of the two lines. And one's interior, one's exterior. It looks like these guys are corresponding. So corresponding are supposed to be congruent. So that does mean that line E is parallel to line F. The transversal is line C. And the justification is because corresponding angles are congruent. On the next one, 10 and 13 are these guys here. So that means we don't have anything to do with this stuff. So it looks like this is the interior of the two lines. 10 and 13 are on the interior and they're on the same side of the transversal. They're both above the transversal. So same side interior are supposed to be supplementary, and that's what it says. So that makes the lines parallel. Which lines are parallel? Line C is parallel to line D. The transversal is line F. They're parallel because same side interior angles are supplementary. All right. Angle 9 is congruent to angle 12. So that is here and here. That's true, they're congruent. Oh, well, so first of all, we don't need these guys, so we'll get rid of those. And we don't need these angles, so we can get rid of those. So it's true that 9 and 12 are supposed to be congruent because they're vertical, but it doesn't make any lines parallel. Those two lines clearly intersect. So there's none, which means I don't have to fill that stuff out. Angle 11 and angle 12 are supplementary. Again, that does not include any of these intersections or any of these intersections. So it doesn't make any lines parallel. Yes, they're supposed to be supplementary because they're a linear pair, but it doesn't make any lines parallel. All right, let's try the next one. There are many answers for each one of these. I'm just going to give you one example. One pair of alternate interior angles, 3 and 6. Here's interior of these two lines. The transversal is here, so 3 and 6 are alternate interior. One pair of alternate exterior. With that same set, I can say angle 1 and angle 8. because again, here's my interior. So these guys, 1 and 8, are definitely on the exterior. Here's my transversal. One's on the left side of it, the other one's on the right side of it. One pair of corresponding. Well, if I take these 4 and translate them down there, 12 ends up where 16 is. So I'll say angle 12 and angle 16. Consecutive interior, we said forget that. One pair of vertical angles, that's at the same intersection. So like 5 and 8 are vertical. One pair of linear pairs, so that means at the same intersection. Say 6 and 8 are a linear pair. One pair that is unrelated, I like to connect across where there's not a transversal, connecting these guys to those guys. There isn't one, so it's easy to pick unrelateds there. 6 and 12. I could pick any one angle from here with any one angle from here, and they're going to be unrelated. 13 we said to skip.